the message is getting through to the European Parliament and the European institutions generally that we need to do a lot more in the whole innovations field. We're lagging behind, particularly the USA, and particularly we must ensure that people are encouraged to innovate, to make the funds available for them, and also to make it easier for them to access those funds, because up until now it has been caught in somewhat of a bureaucratic logjam. We have an obligation to try and free that so that innovation can take off in a big way in Europe.
What can the European Parliament do to make that easier to access these funds?
Well, firstly, we must simplify the procedure. It's far too difficult for people to apply. I have met some people who had applied, and it was like as if they were after running a marathon. So that's not good enough. Secondly, I think we have to look very strongly at trying to bring in a European-wide patent as soon as possible. That's one of the proposals that has been mentioned, but it is something that is holding up a lot of innovation, and certainly that's a second point that we will really try to work hard at to ensure it becomes a reality as soon as possible.
The Belgian presidency of the European Union really is pushing for a single European patent. Do you think it's reasonable to expect that that can be completed by the end of this year?
I would like to think it would be done, but I don't think the way Parliament and particularly the institutions work, that you won't get it within a year. But at least the Belgians have to be complimented on actually identifying this and trying to move it forward. So if it doesn't happen in their presidency, it can happen as soon as possible, because at the end of the day, everybody wins by that process.
Okay, thanks very much. Is there anything else that I should have asked you when it comes to innovation that you wanted to say?
Well, I suppose the only other thing I could say is that where the European Union is at the minute, with the way the economy has gone, and our target of hoping to have 75% employment under the 2020 strategy, we've got to get moving pretty quickly, and innovation is going to be a key part in it. And the sooner we get it all under wraps, the better.